Hey, howdy everybody, and welcome back to the Pokemon Coliseum Let's Play. I want to say it's part 10, but I'm honestly not sure. We are in the Snag'em Hideout, where last time we left off, we heard that there might be some Snag Machine being rebooted. But here's Arton. Huh! Who would have thought it? I get to battle you again. Alright, continuing on after defeating Bodybuilder Lanya once again. I almost thought that was going to be a Shadow Pokemon trainer for some reason. I think the Octillery threw me off or something. However, pressing on down here, I said we have not seen this trainer. You made me cry the last time, and now it's your turn to cry. So I think these are new trainers, as in we've battled them once, and if you failed their Shadow encounters, this would be where you get it type of deal. So that may have been why I was like hesitant to say something about Lanya there. But here we go. I know Ferna for a fact is a new trainer because it's like the bodybuilder and the bandana guy is usually here. But let's go ahead and knock all these Pokemon out. Yo, if it isn't Joshua! You've got guts showing up here after betraying Team Snag'em. This is where it ends. I know you're here to wreck the Snag Machine like before. And Team Snag'em Biden! Yo! He's gonna hit me with the Biden Blast. Here's Smeargle! Very cool. Shadow Pokemon. Alright, for Alligator, throwing a Surf here. Doing 50, over half! Yo! Okay. Okay, for Alligator. Like I said, props to this guy for being a Smeargle trainer, because as I touched on a little bit last episode, I've been training up a few Pokemon to help us when we jump back to Emerald. That's why I'm doing Coliseum right now. It's because there's a lot we need to do in Emerald before we can pick back up, really, in that post-game. And I like playing Coliseum, and they all... Like I said, I have stuff I need to do with all the games interacting. But still, Smeargle can know a lot of moves. It's very versatile, and like I said, it's very handy for catching Pokemon, so... but it's very unfun to train, especially when it doesn't have any offensive coverage in those movesets. But, you know, you could run two like this guy. And Ampharos one-shotting a Smeargle is nuts. Not really, they don't have great defenses. I think mine right now at like I said, late 60s has like 80 special defense, one has 70 special defense, or 50. They're like the reverse. One's a physically defensive Smeargle, jolly nature, and one's a specially defensive, you know, natured. Well, not natured, but EV spread. But I say that it's not like they're good in those regards. All right, he has nailed us with another Focus Punch. That's a pretty cool tactic. He's using Spore and Focus Punch to take on opponents. Pretty cool. I do need to switch Ampharos out of here because I need to work on damaging the one I want to catch a little bit. But I'm really scared of knocking it out. It's not too under leveled from us, but it's getting there. That's why I wanted to grind up before the final little battles here. But some of the Shadow Pokemon that we're gonna be catching will be about level 45 for a bit. I don't know why that is, but yeah. So I don't want to like one-shot him. I want to have a little bit of a leeway with doing damage. We might have to heal for Alligator, man. He's been asleep for a while. Let's see how much Bite will do, though. Hopefully it doesn't knock it out. Yeah, for Alligator! Congratulations! Alright, I've finally taken out Smeargle there. But no, like I said, Smeargle is a very cool Pokemon. I don't know why, but yeah, the shiny sprite in this game is the default sprite. I like it better. I like the red paintbrush, but the green one's fine too. It's just something odd that Coliseum, some of the shiny Pokemon have completely different color palettes than they would be displayed in the Game Boy Advance cartridges. So that's kind of a cool feature of this game too. Charizard's the same, but there are quite a few offenders that are just like completely off the wall different. But yeah, let's go ahead and try to catch this Smeargle. I did not want to do that much damage to it. So I managed to snag Smeargle. It didn't take too much. We defeated Team Snag'em Biden. Let's see what he has to say. I couldn't win! Kaboom! We got 520 Poké Dollars for winning. I was gonna knock you out, then paint your loser face with my Smeargle, but I ended up on the receiving end of the paint. And, unfortunately, you'll get him next time, Biden. Oh, I didn't heal up. So it's Joshua. I'm guessing that you were drawn here by rumors of the snag machine. Did you really think we would fix the snag machine? Are you that gullible? Or we could? My bad. It was all an elaborate trap by Master Gonzap to sucker you into coming. And we are up against Team Snag'em. Agriv, Marshtomp, and Shiftry. Pretty neat Pokemon. Marshtomp's pretty cool. I'm a huge Swampert fan, even though I know we use Sceptile. It is my favorite looking. I do have very strong feelings towards Swampert as well. It's a very, very, very nice looking starter. But let's go ahead. We're going to switch out for Alligator because I don't think we can do any damage really. We're going to bring in the big guns here with Espeon, and we'll keep Ampharos in. Hopefully he doesn't have any. He definitely has ground type moves, but hopefully he doesn't use them. And Espeon taking the fake out from Shiftry, so we get a free turn, luckily. Ooh, don't knock it out, though. Very close, very close. I realized that going through the... Ooh. I realized that going through the PC that we did not have a item for boosting the electric type move. We only have it for, like, everyone else. Ampharos is just out of luck for some reason. Let's go ahead and Psychic the Marshtomp there, hopefully. Espeon's pretty good, but Marshtomp's pretty bulky. Oh! Thankfully. So, we just gotta make it through this turn. Come on, Ampharos, you got it. A choke! Torment. Alright, yeah, no, we're good. We can't use the same move twice. See, that's why we still have Psybeam. Not really, I was just like, oh, I need more attacking moves. So, Psychic only has 10 PP, I need more to spam. It's been very useful. There's been many a time we've been in a dungeon and Espeon ran out of Psychic PP, and I was like, oh. Like, Psybeam still knocks him out, because again, oh, here we go, Ursaring, level 45 female here. It is going to be the Shadow encounter for this battle. Let's try, oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. I was just rambling about it, I forgot. Let's go ahead, Thunder Wave the Ursaring. Hopefully he doesn't have Guts. Guts, if you get paralyzed, burned, or I think it's just paralyzed or burned, your attack stat is doubled. Swellow is a very good example of a Pokemon that can take advantage of that. It's very fast and has a good move pool, and it's very strong. Yeah, so hopefully we don't have to worry about him having Guts. I think he does, though. I think that's like Ursaring's ability. So, oh. I don't know. That was pretty light damage. I don't want Espeon to faint, but I do. Oh. Oh. Let's use. Ooh, will Swift knock it out? Because it's normal type itself. Let's hit it with Swift, and I will switch out for Umbreon. Alright, Umbreon is using Swift, which again is a physical attacking move in Generation 3. Normal is physical. And I have poor, yes, cool. I have poor attack stat. Or, you know, Espeon is very much so a special attacking glass cannon. But I had a feeling maybe we would do just a little bit, but I was a bit worried. But we're going to throw in Mischievous because, again, Slash is a normal move, and it won't affect Mischievous at all. So he'll be forced to she'll be forced to lock in on our Umbreon while we get some free Pokeball throws here, because again, we don't really have to worry about too much happening to Mischievous besides the occasional Shadow Rush. Now the question is, we'll use Confuse Ray. We'll do a chip damage instead of biting it. I think we'll play the patient game here. It is one of the final Shadow Pokemon encounters we're gonna have here. Again, we're at like 43 out of 48. So we just got 44, I think. This is 45. There's only 3 more. And it's going to be, not a bit, but I do, like I said, I'm going to look at the levels again, and I'll decide if I'm going to grind up. But we might just go straight into that, to be honest. Because, again, that is the end of, like, the story of Colosseum. Ooh! Yeah, that attack stat's beefy. That did a lot of self-damage there. But yeah, hopefully we can get to this pretty quickly, and then we can use like all the other stuff I want to do with this game once it's just done and complete, and we can switch back to Emerald fully. You know how to work that snag machine, alright. I don't like admitting it, but you've beaten me thoroughly. And alright, let's go ahead. This is an exit, I believe. So let's go ahead and heal, save, meet back up here to check out the upper area now. And yeah, checking things out at the Pokemon Center, it sure does have guts and a massive 135 attack stat. So if you wanted to utilize the Silk Scarf we found earlier on in the playthrough, this would be a very promising candidate. I know it's pretty late to bring out Pokemon, but if you still have a time for some reason, or you want one more team member, and you've made it to the post game, and you really have always wanted to use an Ursaring or a Teddiursa, here you go. Alright, and as always, upon entering the Snag'em hideout once again, Dioj this time is challenging us to battle. Alright, and on the way back up, Nellis here. I'm on a treasure hunting journey, but seeing you here takes all the fun out of it. Okay. Oh, and I think I went the wrong way, but we are against Lykes now. Let's see what she's up to. Alright, going through this door with the, forget what was in there. We can make our way downstairs. Oh. And then upstairs. Ah, here we are. And look who's here. Gwahaha! Pretty brazen for a traitor to come stumbling back, eh, Joshua? I got careless back at the Railgun Tower, but this is the Snag'em hideout. We might be shattered, but this is my home turf. This is where I make my stand. I can't lose. And yes, we are once again up against Snag'em Head Gonzap. So, let's see what he's packing. Armaldo, the champ. I kind of glazed Armaldo a bit last video it was in. It's a pretty cool looking sprite, man. It's a pretty cool looking Pokemon. I remember being such a huge Anorith fan as a kid, man. I bought a pack, like one of those blisters or something, because it had like, I think it was Anorith promo in it, and I chose that purely because I was like, yeah, Anorith is cool, dude. But I never used it growing up. I talked about it a bit. I used it in Ruby back in like 2022 on a playthrough for that when I was testing out the event distribution R4 cartridge software stuff, and that was pretty cool. Because again, I had never used Armaldo before, but it was always a huge favorite of mine. I remember trying to use it once in Platinum as a kid. I think I traded it over or used like an action replay for like the wild Pokemon modifier stuff. But yeah, Armaldo's cool. Armaldo used Hyper Beam, which is not good. He used an X attack on his Armaldo. Oh! If you didn't know, like I said before, normal type attacks in this generation are all physical, so that Slacking combo I talked about in the last video is very good, where as long as you have a like skill swap, or if you have a Hyper Beam Slacking, you can use Hyper Beam, then the turn you would normally recharge is your Loaf turn. So like you would have a dead turn anyway. So it's very, very good to utilize Slacking with a Hyper Beam if you ever play through Emerald and just want a really strong Pokemon. I personally would say just keep Vigoroth. It's a pretty good Pokemon and it's fast. Whereas Slacking, again, you lose the speed, and every other turn you're just sitting there. But if you want to commit, yeah, go ahead and get you like a Silk Scarf Slacking with Explosion or something nutty on Gen 3. Okay, since I picked up on his strategy a little bit, I will throw him Misdreavus here, and I might just use one of her turns to revive Ampharos and then try to go from there. But it does have a Dragon Dance, so it's going to be fast, but we are immune to we'll confuse it. We're immune to normal type moves, so it's all good. We just got to kind of wait it out, really. And he's already wasted both his full restores, so we should be set. And even better, the confusion is enough to make it faint by recoil damage. So, very cool, very nice. The way things are, I won't give you the satisfaction of asking why you blew up the hideout and abandoned Team Snag'em. But you remember this, so long as I breathe, Team Snag'em will rise from the shadows again. And with it will come your downfall. Live in fear! And Gonzep strolls away, promising his revenge one day. But we'll see about that. However, it looks like he threw something on the table for us to have on his way out. The D-Disc. So, with this, if we go back to the under, we can now go a different direction. Let's check that out, shall we? Who is this? Bit from the under. I was taking photos the other day when I saw this guy with this amazing head, so I snapped him. He was singing this weird song. Something about the Coliseum being his new place. And no way. It is Mirror B. So, I thought we had our final face-off with him, but it looks like we get one more battle with the king himself. So, let's go ahead and plug in this disk drive. I saved after I healed just in case. So, let's go ahead and plug in the D-Disc. Alright, and come down here. There's a flickering light and a shining object just down here on the floor. Steel teeth. Okay. Can we look at that? I think that's a key item. Yeah, an extremely tough set of false teeth made of steel. Interesting. See, I kind of forgot about the under. I thought it was... I knew there was a Coliseum here, but I kind of forgot about this whole thing. The minor Coliseum is built on a former quarry. It's underground in every sense of the word. Cypher's admins are filing their fangs for you, my bad. Let's go ahead and save down here. Alright, so we've saved, we're all healed up. Let's go ahead and register for the Deep Coliseum Knockout Challenge. Go for gold? Heck yeah, dude. I love saying that. Deep Coliseum Battle 1. So again, it is a knockout tournament. So we have to take on all these trainers one after the other. However, I believe we are healed, just like the other Coliseum we did in Fanax City. Not Fanax City, Pyrite Town. This is Duig, Hunter Duig. I feel like we've battled him before. I think it's 15 trainers total with 4 bosses or something nutty. So, yeah. And again, they're all 60 plus. My team is 55, 62, 63. Espeon's our highest level, 63. Ampharos is level 60. But, oh, Frauleiter just got to 60 as well. So half our team is like looking okay for this. We're ganging up on that Zangus though. First shot. Once that thing gets built up, Sword Stance and all that, it is a very hard attacking Pokemon. So be on the lookout for that. Unfortunately, we did not get out in one shot, so Tropius will get an attack off on us. Hopefully he doesn't target us with a grass type move. Oh, Nuzleaf, oh gosh. We gotta get out of here, Espeon. Alright, Deep Coliseum Battle 2. Here we go. And we'll be able to see if we get healed in between battles. I feel like we do, though. And we do get XP, which is pretty nice. Kind of glad I didn't grind up to 66 like I intended. Just because, yeah, I was like, maybe we'll get XP along the way, and, you know, I don't want to get too over it. We're like we're almost above Evis's ulti. And got Typhlosion and Vigoroth up here. I believe the Shadow Pokemon are not until the final champion-esque rounds of the knockout battle, so the leader battle, if you will, of the area. So yeah, not too much, just basic battling, really. All right, Typhlosion has Earthquake, so be mindful of that. Vigoroth used Endure. I was like, oh yeah, he survived Psychic. Yeah. They have some crazy strategies in these games, man. Protect Earthquake, Endure Earthquake. The Deep Coliseum semi-final. Here we go. Toei, you get hit by a UFO or something? I dug my way down here myself. Okay, he's roasting us for taking the public. Well, I guess it's not really public transportation because we had to find secret keys from like underground mob bosses. So, to be fair, he's got a point, I guess. Oh no, Giraffe used Mirror Coat and I used Psychic. What is that gonna do? Is that like Wobbuffet's move where like it hits you back for double damage or something? Gotta find out. Houndour level 62. Houndour is a really cool Pokemon. I don't know why you keep it as a Houndour. Ooh, just shy of knocking out that Giraffe there. Ledian comes out to battle. So yeah, nothing too crazy on this team. We're just gonna knock it out here pretty much. I'm fairly certain that Espeon Psychic is enough to take out Ledian. Ooh, Surf? Yeah? It's Bug Flying, so I don't know. Our special attack's only 20 points lower than our physical attack. Yo! Okay. And we have the Mystic Water, so that's crazy. It's crazy. He's got a pretty strong Ledian. I know Ledian, all bug tests get dunked on. But hey, he did pretty well just then to me. The Deep Coliseum final. Here we are. And we are once again faced off with a legendary opponent, Mirror B. Whoa! So we meet again. You're not escaping my wrath this time. Cypher admin Mirror B would like to battle, and I would love to. Oh man. Mirror B. X-Cloud and Ludicolo. We don't have a normal type up front, or an electric type. Yikes. I'm tempted to spam Psychic with Espeon, but I know I should probably just set up Rain Dance and throw in Ampharos this turn to get us started, really. Alright, Feraligatr outspeeds Mirror B's Pokemon. It's a good thing. Ampharos does have the Quick Claw. I know I talked about it not really having an item that benefited it. Oh hey, we used Rain Dance for him. I'm pretty sure he was trying to hit Espeon with that. Yep, nice. Ampharos is decently bulky. I wouldn't say it's tanky, but it's bulky. So, as long as it's not an electric type, we should be okay. Let's go ahead and start spamming Thunder on Ludicolo. And I don't want to hit it with a water type move, so we'll just use Bite. Probably should put like a, I don't know if we have black sunglasses. We picked them up. I remember that. We could probably give those to Feraligatr. But hey, the one time we use it, right? So I don't know if it's worthwhile. Oh no, Earthquake! Oh, Ampharos! Oh! Oh my god. Okay. Whew. 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 Thank god. Ampharos is still in the fight. So hopefully we get a Thunder Strike. And of course we do. It's raining. Haha. Oh, it doesn't do enough damage though. And he does have Leech Seed on us and Rain Dish. Oh, he doesn't have Rain Dish. He doesn't have Rain Dish. Okay. Maybe he has... Oh! He got me. He got me. He got me. Alright, Yikes, I would really like to keep Ampharos around, man. Should we throw in Flygon? Okay, we're gonna bite the Ludicolo and throw in Flygon here to see if we can avoid an Earthquake. Maybe just gotta flinch on the Ludicolo to make it like a, you know, a catch-22 situation. Where it's like, okay, you have to either heal or Giga Drain. Oh, I was really hoping he was going to go for like Leech Seed or just flinch, to be honest. That's, because Feraligatr is Water type. But hey, it's okay. Flygon's here now. Flygon's got it, dude. Oh. Oh. Feraligatr. Ah! Okay, we're switching Feraligatr out. He has to live this battle. That's just clutch. That's just clutch. Oh no! The Leech Seed! So we get a free switch. We get that free switch we wanted, so that's nice. But still, sucks we had to lose Feraligatr in the process of it. Alright, we're going to use this to freely switch an Espeon here. I think we're going to launch a Psychic onto Exploud, right? I don't think it's that big of a threat. It has Shadow Ball, right? Here we go. We use Psychic on Exploud, and Dragon Breath hopefully outspeeds, either paralyzes Ludicolo or just takes it out. Hoping it takes it out. So we'll see. Here's another Ludicolo. Oh, man. Well, hopefully... I don't know how to get switching back to Ampharos, because Ampharos is, like, almost out of the fight. Oh, no! It didn't do any damage! Ah! Oh, he'll use... Okay. It sucks, but it's not bad, if that makes sense. And I refuse to teach Flygon Earthquake, so it still doesn't really know any good moves. Yeah. Unfortunately. So we're going to have to use Espeon to knock out this Ludicolo. And... Man... We're gonna still use Flygon's Dragon Breath. Oh! Flygon! Oh! Alright, we're going back to basics. We're throwing Umbreon here, level 55, so 8 levels beneath these guys. But I think with a Flinch Psychic combo, we can kinda steer it back in our favor. We only have Misdreavus and Ampharos is almost out. We could have used this for a free switch in, because again, we still have the Rain, but I honestly didn't think about that. I was like, oh, who has the most HP? Yeah, my bad. We definitely should have used that. Oh, the Rain stopped. Okay. So, never mind. We're good. If we had done that, it would have been, not in vain, but yeah. I'm pretty sure they know some good moves. Some Earthquake, maybe? X-Defend? Oh, it's just defense, though. We're using special attacks. Because, again, Bite, everything is special. Everything. Doesn't matter if it's a physical or a special move in a, current gen. No physical or special split. So we're only specially attacking these Pokemon. But getting that confusion will be nice because Espeon for some reason doesn't knock it out on this second Psychic. It'll at least do some chip damage. But in the meantime, hopefully we outspeed the other Ludicolo. I didn't see the sequence last time. As soon as you talked my head off here. Mirror B battle. I'm just so happy to be seeing him again, because it will be quite. We won't see him again this game. So Armado's here. Did all the Cypher Abbots just have Armado? Gonzap and Mirror B have it. So interesting. And we do land the confusion, and it hurts itself. So with the Rain out of here, it surely doesn't have any way to get out of this. We're gonna bite. We're gonna either try to get Bite Flinch. We're gonna get. Oh, never mind. It doesn't even matter. Like Bite Flinch, it's a confusion maybe, like para confusion stuff. But no, we don't have to do that. We're gonna be Honor Bro here, I guess. Hopefully, we get a Flinch here though, because it is Bug type potentially. Sweet. So even though it's Bug type, I'm still gonna hit it with a Psychic because I feel like we're gonna hit enough. Like with that attack stat, stab, special spoon. Oh, and Umbreon will deal the final blow to Armaldo here. So, what a treat. 3 amazing Pokemon on the field right now. I couldn't be happier with that. Thank you for the battle, Mirror B.
Oh, no, my temper was off again. This won't do it all.
And we have won the first round of the Deep Coliseum. So, let's go ahead and get a prize, shall we? You're the champion. You battled fabulously. Please accept your cash prize of 20,448 Pokédollars. And as a victory prize, please also accept this TM12. I think it's Skill Swap? We'll look, though. We'll be looking forward to your next entry. And with that, we get another email. Deep King, question mark. This is Net. I heard you've gone to the Deep Coliseum. I heard a rumor about it. There's supposed to be a seriously tough trainer who goes by the name of the Deep King. I wonder what Pokemon he uses. The Deep from The Boys is in the Coliseum. So, that is eventually he will be facing off again. Let's go ahead, heal up, save, and let's look at our roster here, see what we got going on. Alright, well, I think we will save the rounds to be separate, because I do want the final battles to really be on screen as much as possible. Not really so much the, 1 through 4 battles, but, the main Cypher Admin final boss of like the championship thing. We'll make sure we have those. You know, those are pretty important battles. They're special, and they will have some Shadow Pokemon. But as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. Remember to share around with your friends if you think they'd also enjoy this type of content. And as always, I've been Cowboy Fitz here with you today, and I will see you all next time. Later.